Welcome, Prof. Mohamed, and thank you for joining us in this interview about the progress that Africa has made towards the implementation of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Professor Mohamed Amine ISSAMI is a professor at ISSAE, and this is a group of business schools in Casablanca, Morocco. He has international experience in the field of teaching and research, but he is recognized for his mission within this university and business school to lead the research in management sciences. And his focus is on the theme of innovative finance. Now, because this is your speciality, the innovative in finance, I think that this topic is going to be applicable. Progress so far on the implementation of the Sustainability Development Goals has been uneven across countries, in Africa specifically. According to the Africa Sustainable Development Index, the best ranked country in Africa is Mauritius. And it has been argued that the financing of the Sustainable Development Goals in Africa is a huge concern. Prof, what do you think? How are we going to address the financing issues related to reach this Sustainable Development Goals in Africa?
Well, my pleasure to be with you today, and thank you for the invitation. So in the first place, most of the sources of financing are unreliable today. So official development assistance is failing in per capita terms, and OECD countries continue not to meet their SDG commitments. In fact, on average, they are currently meeting less than half of that goals. Foreign direct investment is, as a whole, unpredictable, but also seems to be stagnating as well.
Yes, the financing is a real issue. What is the debt situation of the African countries?
Consequently, African debt is rising. So the number of African countries at high risk or in debt distress has more than doubled from 8 in 2013 to 18 in 2018. Close to 40% of sub-Saharan African countries are at risk of a major debt crisis.
Yes, we are constantly neglect what is going on the planet. What is the consequences of this neglect?
Actually, SDG-tailored investment vehicles must be put in place on the continent that will normally consider the urgency of the situation, magnitude and complexity of challenges faced in Africa, as well as the opportunities to be seized here. Africa's failure to attain the SDGs will have implications everywhere on the planet, since some SDGs possess transboundary nature. For example, climate change, life with limited water sources, and poverty.
Yes, we really have to look at the debt situation and what we are going to do about that. And that is also the topic of our next bonbon, to talk about climate change and what business schools specifically can do about those kind of issues. Thank you very much, Mohamed, for this interview, and looking forward to the next one. Thank you.